Hey guys, and welcome to my patch notes review for the Navigation Edition. Starting out, this patch is mainly about the new HUD, so that's what they start out with. The HUD has gotten some love. We've added a new navigation menu so you can see all of the most important windows you'll use on a regular basis. It's beautiful and useful. Try it out. That is the V menu on the lower left. My V is rebound, so I have to bind this in a second, but that's basically what this is. It basically added all the useless little circles down here into one collapsible menu, plus they added all the things that were in the previous F1 menu, and they added those in here as well, plus I guess a little bit extra. Like, I don't think the liked worlds were in the F1 menu, but it did have a keybind, so maybe a lot of people didn't know about it. But basically they just, threw everything they could in here, and it's collapsible, so it doesn't have to be up all the time, which I do enjoy this. I think that's a much better design than just throwing a bunch of useless stuff on the screen. Of course, like always, they're always going to keep the store on the front and center, because that's always what they're going to do. And then if you don't have Patron Pass, it's going to be an even bigger circle right there to tell you, hey, buy Patron Pass. But I don't mind. It's always been like that. Ooh, these are rare for me, by the way. I never get these. I streamed for 12 hours straight and didn't get a single one. But yeah, I can agree to this. This is pretty cool. Character level and match rank both have progress bars visible on the main HUD next to your power rank, which is also visible. Again, I don't really agree with this. This is useless in every aspect. It's completely useless to have on the screen. People did say that they liked it, but they admitted that it was solely for laziness because they don't want to press C. And bam! Oh my god. I'm a level 25 Candy Barbarian with 3550 power rank. Oh. Is also right there, but bam, I could just press C, but oh well. I guess I could overlook it. I mean, this is Trove. You don't need literally full screens, situational awareness or whatever, like you do in like WoW or something. But that's the mindset that I have, is because I played WoW for so long that this is killing me. But oh well, I guess I could try to look by it, because this is, again, Trove. There's nothing happening in the top left of the screen ever. We've also added a progress bar for your tomes near the star bar. This is a very good addition compared to this one, because this one actually shows progress of something that you need to care about forever. As well as they made the star bar smaller to fit it, so they just basically added 2 bars in the same exact size that 1 bar was before, so they didn't add any... They didn't block anything extra on the screen. They actually minimized the blockage on the screen, because it was 1 solid bar before. Now it's 2 skinny bars, which you can see in between them. So this is even less space. Plus, this one you can't just literally just press C and see it instantly. You have to hover over the tooltip, and sometimes this disappears. I know a lot of people know about that bug where their tooltips just disappear after like 1 second. Like, look, it's already gone. I've been talking for 2 seconds and it's gone, so I have to, keep hovering over it. So that's a very good addition. I really like that one. We've also, okay, I read that one. Dodge and hotkeys are now in your hotbar when in adventure mode. You can now see your cooldown for dodge. I do like this one, the dodge one. I still don't know why they need to put the hub keybind on the bar, because you have to use it in the tutorial, so you should know about it. And I don't know why it's on the ability bar. I guess because it has a cast time, but it doesn't have a cooldown. So I don't know. Oh well, I mean, it's not like it's taking up any more space. They just squished everything together anyways. But the dodge one is pretty good, because then you can see the 3-second cooldown in case you can't count to 3 in your head. Not like you can't count to 3 like I'm calling you dumb, but like, you know what I mean. It's nice. I'm not complaining about it. I think it's fine being there. Because, well, the hub one was in the top left before anyway, so it was always there. So whatever. It's fine. So leaderboards, please try on, please. This is what I've been looking forward to. Please don't mess it up. Okay, so fix a bug where rewards weren't granted for leaderboards that reset each week. This fixes the issue that prevented the weekly quest complete contest rewards from being granted. Those rewards will be granted shortly after this fix goes live. Well, that's not true. At least the shortly part. They might be having trouble giving people what they deserve or something. I don't know, because... I mean, I didn't get... All I did getting logged... I mean, I just barely logged in right now, and I have 7 cash chests from my daily thing. I don't have my rewards. Hopefully by tonight we'll get our rewards. What was it, like 50 dragon coins or something that we got, plus empowered gem boxes or something? I don't know. But they're not granted yet, so... Hopefully we'll get them. Leaderboards show their progress better? Okay, so what does that mean? Leaderboards show their progress better. Is that what this is? The blue bar? I think that might be it. The blue bar? I don't know. Wait, what? What is this? What is this? Tryon, what is this? What does this say? Hang on, let's read. Fix bug where leaderboard contests appear to change when switching between everyone and friends filter. Fix bug. Oh, I don't know. Adjust the rewards for and reactivate the weekly stats leaderboard. The weekly stats leaderboard. There is no longer a first place prize and instead additional and more accessible prizes. Then what is this? Because this entire thing is the weekly contest leaderboard. Not just this one. What? Okay. Maybe I know. Because the first prize is the former second prize and is now given to 250 people up from 100. So, what they were supposed to do is they were supposed to get rid of the first place prize, and they were going to take the second place prize and make it the first place prize. But instead of requiring 100 winners, it would require 250 winners so more people can win. You still get the unicorn, by the way, so that's the first place prize from before. I don't know what they mean by the first place prize is now a second place prize. Unless there was something different. Maybe there was like a chaos coin above the Pegasus. I don't know. But it looks like they only did it for the one that is not pay to win. But however, like I said, I was trying to get to the point, but I kind of got sidetracked for a second. These have been up since yesterday, Monday, and the patch came out today. So, for this week and this week only, I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to say the reason why it says rank 1 and rank 25 plus instead of 250 as the top is because they didn't update these until next Tuesday or next Monday. I'm going to trust that that is what is going on right now. And it's not just the non-pay-to-win one was the one that got screwed. Because this is literally the only one where actually getting first place prize was true. It was actually a contest to get first place. These were not the contests to get first place because you can't, there's no contest between them. They are the previous rank 1s anyways. This was the only one that could be contested. Please, try on, please. Wow, people have already opened up 35,000 boxes. It just came out today, guys. Jeez. Calm down. That's all minor shows, by the way. I mean, let's just be real. But, like I said, please try on. Please. Because I trusted you last week. I trusted you. You said you were going to do this for all of them. I trusted you. Either that or you worded it wrong so that way you can keep it for the pay-to-win ones and get people hyped for it. I don't know. Please try on. Please, please, please. Prove me wrong next week. Prove me wrong. I don't want to see this here next week. This is how it should be. Even if it was the opposite. Like, this one was the only one that should have had a first place prize. Okay, I'm surprised. That's heartbreaking. I got wrecked. That's what I've been looking forward to. Okay, we'll see next week. If it's here next week, then we'll have something to say. I'm not going to say anything now. Battle Arena map rotation. 3 new maps have been swapped into the Battle Arena map rotation. Turtles by Haze, 84, Mushrooms by Herpderp, and Golden Ally, or Golden Alley by The Real Secret. So these ones seem like they're crediting a single person instead of a club. I guess single people made these in a club, which they're the only person in by themselves. I don't know. Usually they would credit the club that it comes from. I don't know. 2 maps have been swapped out. Golden Arena and Gardens. Okay. So gems. Gem boxes from Adventure Worlds now have Karma. Good, because I have like 800 Relic and 200 Legendary. These ones are kind of bad, so I don't really care about these ones. But these are the ones that I care about. So there you go. As you can see, I got a little Karma progress right there. I did want to check Empowered boxes really quick. I do not believe that they did get buffed, but I was just making sure. Because I'd rather make sure than not. Yes, Empowered Gem boxes did not get buffed, even though you cannot use a golden key, and they said any box that does not use a golden key will get Karma. Obviously, that's not true because, well, they don't want you getting stellar gems because they want you grinding forever. So yes, that is, if you guys are new to Trove, this is what Tryon do. They lie a lot. As you can see, As you can see, they lie a lot. But again, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, at least for the contest. At least for the contest, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt until next week. The free dust boxes from the store can no longer be placed in a loot collector. I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know why you would want to do that, because gem dust is extremely valuable. Let me get that. Oh, look, I actually got 1,000. That's the first time I ever got an uncommon drop from this. There you go. And increased dust values when loot collecting empowered gems. So good, they buffed the empowered gems. We all knew this was coming, but they still need karma, because that's what you said boxes would be. But let's move on. Class updates. Pirate Captain. Pretend Pirate no longer causes block damage after it explodes. Thank you, because I was tired of using my Pirate Captain and just blowing through the floor. By the way, using the Pretend Pirate is not useful anyways. Don't ever use it if you're going for DPS. Only use it if you're soloing and you have to survive. Or you can't survive without them. They actually lower your DPS. I've already tested it thoroughly for hours and hours and hours. But at least when people do use them, it won't just explode the floor down through the world. Pirate Captain's artillery cannons now deal the same damage as their regular first mate cannons. I do believe the artillery cannon is the clash gem. I don't know if that's the ultimate. If that is the ultimate, that's a major nerf. Yeah, the Manowar. Okay, so that is the clash gem. The clash gem, I believe, gives a second minion. Apparently, they're doing more damage. Or maybe they're either doing less or more, obviously, because now they do the same. So I don't know if that was a nerf or a buff. I didn't. Obviously, my Pirate Captain is still level 20. So I don't know if that was a nerf or a buff. Neon Ninja Clash Gem. Increased the damage. Remember, this is for the Clash Gem only. I remember I got this brought up on my live stream yesterday, talking about the coefficients of the shurikens. This is for the Clash Gem only, not his main right click. So for the Neon Ninja's Clash Gem, it increased the damage coefficient for 3 ring stars to 9.5. Meaning, if you have all 3 procs, you're going to do 9.5 times damage of this number right here. You're going to do 9.5 times that damage if you have a 3 charge shuriken. And increase the critical multiplier for 3 rings starts to 2.5. Okay, that's a typo. 3 ring stars to 2.5. So 3 ring stars means 3 they're calling shuriken stars. And 3 rings means whenever you get 3 procs. So 3 ring stars, you now have a critical multiplier of 2.5 base. That is multiplicative, I do believe, of your critical hit. So, or multiplier usually means damage. They worded it very weird. That would have to be something that I tested. It's either critical damage, because that's usually in like games of Path of Exile and Diablo. Critical multiplier means critical damage because you're multiplying your critical damage. But it could mean critical hit. I don't know. I can't confirm that. But yes, this is for the piercing move only. It now deals 9.5 times this damage. It does do less than without the Clash Gem. Your shuriken does about 25 times. I don't know if it was nerfed in the patch or not, but it used to do 25 times damage when you had 3 shuriken procs. However, the reason why this one does 9.5 instead of 25 is because it pierces. So it's still extremely strong. It's one of the best Clash Gems in the game right now. I wanted to make sure I got that clear so nobody gets confused. Moving on to miscellaneous fixes and updates. This is the last part. Contents of the Chaos Chest have been shuffled. Thank you. You're no longer saying that the Chaos Chest is an update to the game. Finally, they got it right. Grab the fancy new magic carpet pillar. Carpet a pillar. Okay, there we go. That was a little hard to read. But there you go. Carpet a pillar. There it is. Randomly, monsters throughout the world will spawn larger and special powers and will drop loot as they were a dungeon chest. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's never been mentioned. That's just a random fun update, I guess. That's pretty cool. I hope that's like because you know how mobs have a guaranteed spawn like every 300 blocks. There's going to be one single mob and they're just like worthless because it's just a single mob every 300 blocks. hopefully that's what the monsters they're talking about right there, because that actually gives a use to them. They're not completely useless anymore. So double master costume for Colorimeter now has unique sounds. Like I said last week, I think that's pretty cool. I hope they do that with more costumes in the future. Maybe they can go back and redo the old costumes, but like I said last week as well, most developers, including developers that aren't Tryon, so this isn't just Tryon I'm talking about, but most developers don't like going back and redoing what they've already done, because that's a waste of resources, which I can agree with. But I hope, you know, that's just something I can hope for, because I would like costumes to be a little bit more unique. Skyrim's will now respect which region you are in, yeah, for less lag. So I guess apparently it wasn't accounting for if you were in EU. By the way, I guess I can mention this real quick. There is no EU and NA server. A lot of people already know this by now, but if you don't know, there is no EU and NA server. There are server hubs, but there's no server. If you are from EU, you play it with NA people. They are literally next to you. You have the same marketplace, same everything. The only thing different is that you have different worlds. So when you click on this portal, so this club, like if you're from EU and you go to my club world, you're in my club world. There is no NA club world Hidden Kings. There's no EU club world Hidden Kings. It's just one club world. But when you go through one of these, an adventure portal, it will take you to an EU hub or world, I guess, or an NA world, depending on your ping. You can still be from EU and ping better to an NA world, and it will take you to that world instead of an EU world. Just wanted to clear that up in case you did not know. Added an option for lens distortion in video settings. What is lens distortion? Is that when you look at the sun? I don't know. What is lens distortion? Let's pop it open. Boop, tip the fill back on. Lens distortion. It just scrolled in my camera. What was that? Lens distortion. It just makes the screen blurrier? I don't know what it does. I would have to test it out. I think it just makes it blurrier. I mean, it's saying distorting, so maybe it's distorting I don't know. That might be a thing for if you have lag. I don't know if that's a quality option or a performance option. They didn't make note of that. Preloaded some marketplace data so it no longer takes lags the first time you search by item name, though Trove may start up slower as a result. So instead of making the marketplace load up slower whenever you search the first time throughout the day, they just made the entire game load slower. Oh well, I mean, doesn't matter, I guess. I do think that's a stupid trade-off, so, like, I want to know, who agrees with that? Like, would you rather have your marketplace take 2 seconds to load, or would you have your entire game take 10 seconds to load? I don't think that was a smart trade-off, but oh well. You can no longer loot collect class gem keys, shaper star keys, shaper stars, or 9 life boosters. Again, I don't know why you would want to do any of that. Those are all items that are extremely rare and needed. Fixed dragon badge, tooltip. Well, I guess that's why they made it so you can't loot collect them, so people can't accidentally do that. Fixed dragon badge tooltips to display critical hit correctly. So it's no longer plus, because it used to keep, you know, it said, like the Lunar New Year said plus 10 critical. Now it says plus 1%. So it's now updated to the new percentages, since everything's a percent now, which makes more sense. Disabled large cannon dungeon in treasure isles. Fix an issue where the cannons on the turtle tank could face the wrong way. I guess that was like if you were aiming this way, it should be behind you or something. I don't know. And yeah, that is it. I hopefully explain things a little better in this patch notes. I wanted to make sure, because it's a small patch, so I want to make sure to go through everything thoroughly. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, give the video a like, and I will see you guys next time.